Been a long time since I posted videos here on my YouTube channel. I think this is my first official video for 2023 and all that. Close to the end of February, but hey. I have about 10 titles here that I purchased last couple months ago. I did purchase a lot more stuff, but a lot of the stuff I don't remember because the collection's growing day by day, and I have really a lot of fun collecting a lot of stuff, movies that I've never seen before. That mostly I hear people either here on this platform or other places and all that. Basically is that movie really good? I go on IMDb. I go on here for reviews and all that, and other places online, and just to see if what people think of the film. Sometimes I'll take a risk, but a lot of times it's mostly the reason why I don't buy a lot of movies from I would say last 20 years. No, not 20 years. I would say the last 10, 15 years. Because a lot of the aspect of filmmaking is gone to the shits. There's not really any good movies from Hollywood or something like that. If you want to watch a good movie, you have to go completely independent and everything. And a lot of times it's really hard to get the movie. But yeah, when you have companies like Vinegar Syndrome, Arrow Video, Shout Factory / Scream Factory, Criterion, and a lot of these other boutique labels, pretty sure there's some being created every year. So anyways, let's begin with the first one. Rush Hour Trilogy. This one I've owned only the first one on DVD for many years. I don't know why I never purchased the other ones. But I remember liking the movie a lot, and I'm a big buddy cop type fan of person whatsoever. It just came out wrong. But anyways, Lethal Weapon is probably one of my favorites buddy cop movie quadrilogy. All four films. The fourth film wasn't really as amazing as it should have been, but at least it was what it was. So I love all four films. So yeah. I'm still into wrestling, and I remember back 99, 2000, close to the death of WCW, they did a movie called Ready to Rumble. I don't think it's WCW that really made the film, but it was directed by Brian Robbins. So, but yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of WCW stars in there and everything. That's a pretty decent little film. Nothing really amazing. Yeah. I'm pretty sure a lot of you people out there, you know the film. You've seen it. The next one is a film. I don't like talking about this little subject I'm about to talk about. The subject of little groups and all that. Pretty much you have to have in Hollywood a checklist. You pretty much have to have a checklist of each and everything that a movie has to be. So this movie right here is not a movie like that. And it's a rare occasion that I, to this day, in 2023 and all that, that you see a movie like this. This came out in 2022, so The Northman. This is the reason why I miss cinema when I was growing up. If I get it a little higher. Yeah, better. Yeah, this is the reason why I missed cinema when I was growing up and all that. Certainly late 80s, early 90s, when you had action heroes and all that, and man, movies like Invasion USA and shit like that, that pretty much guys with big guns shooting everywhere, and oh my god, and killing people, and there was so much violence, RoboCop, and man, those right here, excuse me, those right there, those were the days of cinema. When you actually turned out your brain and all that, and you watched an amazing freaking low budget action flick that a lot of times didn't make sense, but it was fun. It was fun watching a lot of these action action I would call them action guy movies. So yeah. Harrison Ford really did a lot of good movies in the mid 90s. But this one I don't remember watching Patriot Games, so just really a blind buy. So the next one is a trilogy. Well, it's a trilogy. It's the 3 other sequels that they had. I do own the first one, but I never purchased the other 3 films. And I love supporting, I don't know who owns MVD. It's, okay. Okay, it's MVD. Okay, MVD Rewind Collection. Nemesis 2, 3, and 4. And what I love about this is they have little stickers. Oops. Okay. Little stickers like they had on VHS and everything. Don't be fined. Please rewind. Adult action. Man, I'm pretty sure a lot of these movies are going to be bad, but they're going to be bad. Probably bad, good, or probably bad, bad. But I love having films like this. Just supporting companies like this that release a lot of this. I would call it sometimes trash. This amazing shit. I just really love it. The next film is... It was actually... Well, the movie itself, it came out in the 50s, I think. 50s, or not 50s. But there was actually an episode of The Simpsons. It's Lisa... I think Lisa Goes to Washington. And Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. I always want to see this one. When this movie came out? 1950... Doesn't really say. Oh. 1939. Oh, okay. I thought it was in the 1940s, 1950s. Doesn't really say here. 1939. Okay. I would have thought would have been 1940s and 1950s, but 1939 and all that. Wow. I have no clue what the movie's about, so I love cinema back then. I have a couple of 40s and 50s films. So yeah. There's at least a couple of films from the 40s I want to get on Criterion, so at some point I will be getting it. But this one right here was released in 1979. It's a film that I heard really good things about, and never really Never really heard anything about the film other than little quotes and everything. But being there, no clue what the film's about. So I'm going to have to see with my little naked eye, see if I like it. But I love collecting Criterion films. I had Criterion streaming for a little while, but I've never really watched. I don't know why. I have a couple of streaming things like Netflix and stuff like that, and I barely watch anything. I don't know why I have them, but yeah. The next one is the Grand Master of Kung Fu. Way before Master Ip. Yeah, Master Ip. Before Ip Man, there was Master Huho. Huho. I don't know how you pronounce his name. But yeah, I love Kung Fu movies. Certainly, I don't own the fourth Ip Man film that they released. I heard it was pretty bad. So, but I probably won't be getting it in the future. But I don't know. I don't own a lot of kung fu movies, but the ones that I do own, like kung fu and ninja movies and all that, I love those. So, the only TV series that I'm gonna show you guys today is a series that I want to have for so many years. I have the complete series of I Love Lucy. And I needed the series because you cannot have I Love Lucy without without having the Honeymooners. The Honeymooners and all that spoofed a lot. Well, a lot of things were spoofed because of this. So, um, so it's so fun. Yeah. And last but not least is a film that I've wanted to see for many years, since I was a kid and all that, back in the 90s. I always thought it was Full Moon. It was a Full Moon release, but it was a Trauma release and all that. I don't know when they released this, Vinegar Syndrome and all that. But yeah, Death by Temptation. I always remembered. I don't know. I always thought it. Like I said, I always thought it was Full Moon. I could be wrong about that, but yeah. Death by Temptation. I always, when I rented movies, I always saw the trailer for this and all that. And I always wanted to see it. I don't know why I never purchased the film. But yeah, I just love supporting companies like this that they release a lot of interesting films. A lot of people say it's not really that interesting. It's pretty bad. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. A lot of these films and certainly TV series that I do not regret. The Honeymooners and all that. I was so stoked when I saw that at Walmart, out of all places. And it's just the original release that they did and all that. It just really shrunk this. It just really pretty much shrunk this and just the best of TV and everything. But yeah. Yep. It's pretty fun owning physical media. And it's the reason why I love collecting physical media. Is you can go anywhere and all that. Find a movie. And you would have never imagined that you would have ever found it. But anyways, this is enough of me flapping my gums. So I'll talk to you people later. Good day.